Chapter 1, T-Rex, the king of the dinosaurs. Tommy stood in front of the most famous dinosaur of all. It was the Tyrannosaurus Rex, or T-Rex for short. "Wow, you are huge," Tommy said, looking up. The T-Rex was as tall as a two-story house. It had a very big head and a mouth full of sharp teeth. Some of its teeth were as long as a banana. Tommy looked at the T-Rex's arms. They were very, very tiny. "Why are your arms so small?" Tommy wondered. Daddy explained that the T-Rex didn't need big arms because it had a very strong neck and powerful jaws. It was a hunter. Its legs were thick like tree trunks, and it could run very fast. Tommy learned that even though the T-Rex was scary, it was an amazing king of the ancient world. Chapter 2, Triceratops, the three-horned knight. Next, Tommy met a dinosaur that looked like it was wearing a suit of armor. This was the Triceratops. The Triceratops had a big, bony frill around its neck. It looked like a giant fan-shaped shield. On its face, it had 3 sharp horns sewn on its nose and 2 above its eyes. "You look like a giant rhino," Tommy said. The Triceratops was a plant eater. It used its sharp beak to snip off tough leaves and branches. Its horns were not for hunting, they were for protecting its family from the T-Rex. Tommy liked the Triceratops because it was brave and strong, like a knight guarding a castle. Chapter 3, Stegosaurus, the roofed lizard. Tommy walked to a clearing and found a dinosaur with a very interesting back. It was the Stegosaurus. Along its spine, the Stegosaurus had 2 rows of big, flat plates shaped like diamonds. "Do those plates help you fly?" Tommy asked. "No," Daddy said. "Those plates help the Stegosaurus stay cool in the sun, or maybe they were to show off to other dinosaurs." At the end of its tail, the Stegosaurus had 4 long, sharp spikes. Tommy saw the dinosaur swing its tail slowly. Swish, swish. It was a thagomizer, a special tool to keep hungry predators away. Tommy learned that nature gives every animal a way to defend itself. Chapter 4, Brachiosaurus, the arm lizard. Tommy looked up so high that his hat fell off. He was looking at the Brachiosaurus. This dinosaur was one of the tallest creatures to ever walk on Earth. Its front legs were longer than its back legs, which made it look like a giant slide. Its neck was long enough to peek into the windows of a skyscraper. "You can see everything from up there," Tommy shouted. The Brachiosaurus spent all day eating. It needed to eat hundreds of pounds of leaves to stay strong. It didn't chew its food very much. It just swallowed the leaves whole. Tommy thought it was wonderful that such a giant animal could be so quiet and peaceful. ND peaceful. Chapter 5, Velociraptor, the speedy thief. Suddenly, Tommy saw a blur of green and brown move through the tall ferns. It was a velociraptor. Unlike the giant T-Rex, the velociraptor was small, about the size of a big turkey. But it was very, very fast. It had a long, stiff tail that helped it balance when it turned corners. "You are like a little ninja," Tommy whispered. The velociraptor had a big, curved claw on each foot. It was very smart and liked to hunt in groups with its friends. Tommy saw that the raptor had feathers on its arms. "You look a little bit like a bird," he noticed. Tommy learned that dinosaurs and birds are actually cousins. Chapter 6, Pterodactyl, the winged finger. Tommy looked at the sky and saw a shadow glide over the sun. It was a pterodactyl. Even though it lived with dinosaurs, the pterodactyl was actually a flying reptile. It didn't have feathers like a bird. It had skin stretched between its long fingers and its body, like a bat. "You are a sky sailor," Tommy said. The pterodactyl had a long, pointed beak and very sharp eyes. It could fly over the ocean and dive down to catch fish with its mouth. Tommy watched it soar without flapping its wings, catching the warm air. He wished he could have wings and fly over the mountains just like that. Chapter 7, Ankylosaurus, the living tank. Tommy found a dinosaur that looked like a big, lumpy rock. It was the Ankylosaurus. Its whole body was covered in hard, bony armor. Even its eyelids were made of bone. It was the toughest dinosaur in the world. "Nothing can bite you," Tommy said, tapping his finger on his own elbow to feel the bone. The best part of the Ankylosaurus was its tail. At the end of its tail was a huge, heavy club made of bone. If a T-Rex got too close, the Ankylosaurus would swing its club wham, and the T-Rex would have to go away. Tommy learned that being slow is okay if you are very, very tough.